Hi. Yo, what's up, everybody? You guys already know what it is. Comedic duo. Chilling. Getting this live set up right quick. My bad, y'all. Technical difficulties. Fuck it. I can't turn. What do you mean?
For that?
Yeah, I know. But, whatever. Fuck it. At this point, you guys already know. So what's up, everybody? Welcome to the RCYJ Live. I'm trying to... Whatever the fuck that shit just said. Welcome, everybody. My bad. I have no clue what the fuck was going on. All this shit started going weird.
Yeah, and then he starts shows without telling anybody.
Tommy does it to me all the goddamn time. I don't think I have another device here, though. I needed to do something else, but fuck it. We're gonna do it like this.
Interesting.
Isn't it, though? As soon as you jump in the video, feel free to mention in the comments that you hear, with us and stuff like that, so we can give y'all shout-outs during the episode and stuff like that. Welcome back to RCYJ Podcast. We are doing this Facebook Live. We're going to get the podcast going on the recording in a minute. Just going to wait for some people to jump up in this B-I-double-H. The fuck is this?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What are you doing?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Don't worry about what I'm doing here.
I'm not trying to, but you kind of got me off point here. No results found.
No. Just wait. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm trying different things right now. Fuck it. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not doing this shit with you right now. Do you have Facebook on your... I don't have one of my other phones on me. I need another phone. That's my problem.
Why can't you use your laptop?
Because my laptop was acting redonkulous a minute ago. Why, do you want to hold this and talk while I do this?
Well, no, not really.
Oh, well, then how you got... You need to talk more, Tommy.
No, you need... Well, then you don't need to surprise me on something.
How many times have you started recording when I wasn't even there?
No, that's different. This is your shindig. You supposed to be born ready. That's what you tell me all the time.
Bruh. I can't help that my laptop decided today it wanted to go fucking wonky bananas.
This is what Genius Rico looks like. It's Tommy in the brain.
Tommy in the brain? We trying to be. Hold up. I got this right here. Okay, here we go.
Oh, looks like he's got everything going on.
Okay,
Sorry, people,
so, no, this... Oh, my God. Alright, so all I wanted to do was get on to my personal Facebook so I can share this to everybody so that y'all can jump in on that and shit like that. I can see myself working on the camera. That is dope. Oh,
it's delayed.
It's delayed.
You can tell.
I'm over here talking to myself. Alright, whatever. I did what I needed to do right there. I'm good with that. You sit there, shut the hell up.
Okay.
Actually, no, we're gonna keep that because we're
I
gonna
don't
use
know
this
what
one.
he's got going on.
No, we're gonna use this one to read the comments and shit like that. As you know, we in the kitchen, so you know that we about to make this shindig go the right way.
At least we got like a 10-second delay.
So, boom, there we go for that. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the volume on this B-I-double-H, turn it down because we only need it to read the comments. So, shout out, we here, we in here.
Will hear us in the echo because we're in pre-time.
Yeah.
There
we go. Enter full screen. Now we got this shit popping off. All right, cool. So we got somebody come up in the room. Whoever's in the room right now, because it ain't showing me, go ahead and say what's up so I can, know who it is. Tell me what's going on with you. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Facebook Live. Fuck it.
Not much. Welcome, everybody. This is kind of funny. I'm looking down here and we're on like a totally different time.
Yep.
You're making two different motions.
Shut up. That's delayed. Stop. Stop. Listen, we're going to focus up here. That's exactly what we're going to focus on.
Focus
what?
On the spot. You don't have ADD, man. What's your problem?
Welcome back to the kitchen. Welcome back to RCYJ Podcast. Tommy Guns in the building one time. Rico T one time. Tommy, what's going on with you?
Not much, man. Apparently, being pushed to this podcast. Getting rushed, man. Why do I feel rushed?
You
calm it down.
You shouldn't feel rushed at all, man. We knew that we were going to do this. We just didn't know that, stupidity was going to ensue thanks to my fucking laptop. I don't know why it's doing that shit.
I got no clue, man. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't even know what's going on anymore, but anywho, Tommy, what's going on with you?
Not much. Another day, another dollar. Look at y'all dancing around.
I always dance around. Don't worry, this is gonna come off in a minute. I'm starting to get warm.
Oh, I actually like that hoodie.
I know, thank you. I stole it from my oldest.
Wow.
He knows it's mine now, and he's just gonna have to deal with that. That's exactly what it is.
See, I don't know if I like this though.
You can't turn it though. Do I need to be back?
Yeah, but probably that's better.
That's a little bit better. Welcome back to the kitchen,
Yeah.
everybody.
We needed to step a little bit forward. It's just because there was no. Yeah, there we go.
So we are going to be coming through. We do have a guest who's going to be popping on with us to start off our.
Why don't you explain
Month.
a little bit about our guest here?
I will. Can I have a second?
No.
I'm getting into that. I don't give a shit. I'm
You
getting
guys
into
are
that.
going.
This is starting off our guest bonanza on the podcast, where we're either going to do lives or phone calls, depending on what the person is comfortable with. But the first guest that we have for you for the guest bonanza is someone that I've been trying to get on here for a hot little minute now, actually since last season. Straight out of Massachusetts, y'all already know. Got to go with the hometown people. She's a Facebook comedian. She does lives.
Does she have a Boston accent?
Yeah. The fuck?
Is it like your Boston accent?
What do you mean mine? I cover mine.
Comes and goes as it pleases.
No, she's up there all the time, so she gets to talk normal and be happy with it. She doesn't have to deal with jackasses like you and all these other Floridians who constantly want to make comments about it.
I'm not
Dick.
a Floridian.
Whatever, you fucking Chicago holes. Whatever they call y'all, sea holes.
I say what I want, so it don't matter.
You're a sea hole, Tommy.
You're a sea hole too.
That's...
Wait, you're a bee hole.
I'm a mass hole.
You're a bee hole.
I'm a mass hole. Get it right.
Cheers. We love Cass. We people. Uh-oh.
Who the hell's that?
You know.
Ah, shit.
You know when they say we people, you know who it is.
Oh, damn. Yeah, so we getting it in. We getting it going, but this is someone who's funny as hell. I feel like when it comes down to it and we ever get the chance to get around each other again and stuff like that, we always bring in the funny. We come up with the dumbest shit to say, and that's one of the things I love about this person is a lot like me, very quick-witted. Comes up with shit off the dome. We had a little back and forth yesterday on some of her lives and shit like that, so it was pretty dope to be able to do that. Got to shout out the podcast. Like I said, Facebook comedian, funny as hell. We got this little thing that, she started and I kind of jumped in on where we come up with the most random shit to say, and we always started with, well, you remember what Granddaddy said.
Oh, somebody call him bullshit. I don't know what bullshit's on, but...
First off, she can't even be saying bullshit because she smell funny, plus she old as hell.
Wow.
Listen, I don't care. Don't try to come for me. That's exactly what it is. So, but yeah, so the person that we got on here, you can find her on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that shit. Look, she finally showed up in the comments. I gotta pull this closer to me. I'm sorry. What the hell you mean up mine?
I'm here.
No, fool, up yours. Alright, so yo, Kassandra Ace, do me a favor. Put in a request to join the live so I can just add you like that, because it ain't let me do none of that shit from this screen.
He's having some issues.
I'm having a lot of fucking issues. I haven't drank today.
He was so mad at it a minute ago.
I was mad a minute ago. Yo, there we go. Now we got this shit. See, look, now we gotta do that. And we hit accept. Then we hit add. And then there's adding. So everybody, if this works the way that it fucking work, we're gonna have the guest jump in on the live. Up your shenanigans. What the hell does that even mean? Hey, there we go. There we
What
go.
up? What up?
Yo, so what's going on,
I'm in the
everybody?
building.
Welcome to the podcast.
What's popping? What's good? What's Gucci?
What is up? What is up?
Oh, I see you got that bone.
Does this automatically go on my page?
I should, but you can also share it too.
I don't feel as bad now. We're in the kitchen. She's in the bedroom.
Hey,
Straight out of the
Kiara, I
bedroom.
see you, baby.
Yeah, and that's exactly what she do. Straight out the bedroom productions and straight out the kitchen productions. Y'all already know what it is.
Yes, listen, I'm usually in the kitchen too, but I said let me walk away for a second.
You had to go back to where they was trying to troll me because I was cracking on your pillow and curtain.
Well, yeah, see. But you got all the stuff back in the kitchen, but now you in the bedroom. So they gonna ask you some weirder questions.
I
So you
love
might
me
wanna
some
go back
weird
to the-
questions. Stop playing with me.
Okay. So you in the right place.
Oh, hell no. But yeah, so everybody who's joining on live, this is Kassandra Ace. You can find her on all her social medias, if I'm correct, as Saundras World. Seriously, One of the funniest people I really do know. Like, she's been making me laugh for fucking years. She's fucking hilarious. She's also my prima, everybody. So shout out to her and the shit that she be doing on Facebook and TikTok and all that. Cause yo, I be dying.
I'm all over the
You're
place,
welcome to the podcast.
literally.
This is Tommy Guns,
Yo,
my boy
Nice
right there.
meeting you.
Welcome to
That's the
RCYJ
duo.
podcast, everybody. Oh shit, yeah. So let me get this going too. My bad. I'm running a little bit slow right now.
What are you doing now?
No, now we're gonna start the
I
actual
think it's
podcast.
Oh, yeah, the
Facebook too.
podcast.
I shared it.
All right, cool.
Okay,
I
this
shared
should
it
be
on my
good then.
side.
All right, so we good now. Turning on the mics. We're gonna do all this shit. Get ready to get that going. So this is someone who we're gonna interview a little bit. We're also gonna let her showcase her comedy and stuff to our audience, as well as showcasing her own comedy to her own audience, as they already know her to do. Fucking crazy ass over there.
I'm a kind
Okay,
woman.
you know what? Before we really get into this one, I'm just gonna do on the live. I'm not gonna call myself out on the podcast. Yeah, I made a joke earlier. So, and Tommy was gonna try to get me on it, but I find it better to get myself before Tommy tries to get my ass. So he was like,
Guess
"Yo,
I gotta stop
so
warning you.
so he was like, yo, so when are we gonna get this going? Because I don't want them to have something to do and then cancel and then we passed out.
He
And
said you ain't got shit
I was
to
like,
do.
yo, trust me, she ain't got shit to do. I was like, she did like 4 lives yesterday and they were all like 3 hours apiece.
Literally, I'm not even gonna lie. I was literally laying in bed. I was like, I'm gonna need a nap for this, just in case, because I was cooking all morning today. I was doing laundry, cooking, and all that stuff. But
You're
yeah,
supposed
I'm
to
always
cook on
down
the
for
podcast. That's why we in the kitchen. You're supposed to say
yeah.
we cook while we on the podcast. Tell us about it.
Listen,
Look,
don't
I'm
tell
a
me what
big
a
guy.
good
I
time.
like food. I might be coming over
We could have
afterwards.
matched energy with the kitchen vibes, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, he got food right now.
I always got a drink or some shit on me. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and drop into this. I'm about to start the podcast, do the quick little introduction for that. Then we're gonna get into the stupidity that I feel is about to happen on this fucking episode. Let me pray for myself right quick, please.
You got the cross.
Pray, pray.
I had to put the cross out because I feel like we're gonna need a little bit of Jesus after this episode. That laugh said it all. I'm letting you know that right now. She was like, "Yo, I plan
Listen,
on coming
it
out."
is the Lord's day. It
She
is the Lord's day, guys.
she's like, "I plan on coming out here swinging."
I'm gonna go. I think I need to go to church.
I'm right here.
No,
You a little late, honey.
I need
You a
real.
little late,
I
but
need
don't
real
worry, we
church.
accept you.
Well, when you get high in the morning, you get a little later. You show up late.
Baby, I done
God
burned
still
stages
takes
all
me at
day.
3:00. He still accepts me at 3:00, don't he?
Oh hell,
Maybe 4. 4:20. Welcome
yeah.
to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Welcome back to RCYJ podcast. Rico T and Tommy Guns in the building one time. Comedic duo of the podcast airwaves, and we joined by a special guest. Everybody, you know that we've been talking about this first person to jump off the guest bonanza. Saundras World one time is on the mic. Yo, say what's up.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Yo, there we go. Listen, one of the funniest people I know. We're gonna talk to her about some of the things that she does on her live, which I be finding fucking hilarious. I want to see where she gets her ideas from this. Let her showcase some of this for y'all, because this shit got me dying 90% of the fucking time, especially them prank calls. You be bugging.
Oh, prank calls. That's what
Listen,
I'm all about. That'd be fun.
the prank calls be hitting. They love it. I don't know. Sometimes, the message that I receive, the backlash, I don't know. I don't know. It makes me question if I should continue to do it or
Now
not.
you should continue to do it.
No,
Fuck the back.
Continue to do it. Fuck the backlash.
You getting haters, that's mean you doing something.
For sure. But
I
no, I
tell
love
him
doing
all the
prank
time
calls.
we need more haters.
I love doing prank calls. That's one of my favorite things to do on streaming. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually a good idea.
It's all random. It's all from the head. It's all
Oh, yeah, I don't do nothing any other way. He tries to give me script.
yeah. I don't
We
repeat.
do
I
that
don't
shit.
pre-record. I don't do none of that.
We don't even talk about what the episodes are.
Yeah,
I knew nothing about you or who you were till 5 minutes before we got on. He's like, "This is Elaine. This is what we're doing. She's a comedian. It's funny as fuck. Let's go." I'm like, "Okay, I'm ready."
I've tried.
We even started the episode before I was here. Yeah, I'm like literally on the background. I ain't gonna lie, smoking fucking some weed. I'm in the middle of a hit trying
So
to
you
catch
walked
somebody
in
at the
not
same
knowing.
time, and here you go start the episode. I'm like, wait, what? That's how he does. Always fucking with
No,
me.
I can't go off script anymore. We have tried that, and I found that our episodes are a lot better when we just kind of freestyle the whole shit. Which, by the way, Kiara Johnston said you need to drop your mixtape.
Baby, you know my mixtape is dropping August 13th. Stop playing with me.
August 13th, huh? All right, let's
August
go.
13th. You know what I'm saying? We coming up with something.
Nice.
Oh
Most
shit. Yo,
random
baby, my
fucking day.
mixtape has been dropping since I was like 14 years old, baby. I'm still waiting for production.
Well, that happens that way sometimes, you know. I mean, you get your wires crossed, and it's coming.
Yeah.
Though. It's coming soon, August 13th.
Tommy's been waiting for
August
my
13th.
mixtape to drop. I've been talking about it for 3 seasons.
I even sent him lyrics the other day just so he could fucking make some shit. Did you do anything with that?
Oh, I put yo. Listen, you don't even understand. I was at work.
You
No,
need to be messing with that.
listen.
That was good.
I was at work, and one dude got this big ass speaker that doubles as a karaoke system. So I was like, yo, hook my phone up to this shit. Drop a beat for me real quick.
Oh shit!
I started just going in with the shit you sent me, and he was like, "Why the fuck are you here?" Like the SoundCloud don't want to drop my mixtape yet, bitches. That's what
Literally.
right now.
That's
I
the
keep
best
telling
time to
him.
freestyle, though.
He just helps me start writing him some stuff, and he be putting on things because I come up with fucking good choruses all the time, but I can't do all that shit. I tell
Listen,
him he
anybody
put
can
that
make
shit.
music. Don't say you can't do it. You could be the next Eminem. You
I,
just never know.
I ain't gonna be no ex Eminem.
You gotta have faith in yourself.
Like, let's be straight up. He thinks he's from the hood. I'm actually from the hood, so
Oh,
shit.
shots
I
fired.
want to forget it. Like he talks about where he from in Detroit. I've been there. Nah. He
Listen, there's
come at
different
me
types
anytime.
of
I don't give
hoods,
no
all
fuck.
right?
Now,
I know he rapped the shit out of me and burned me a fucking freestyle of those. So I ain't trying to go there, dude.
now I'll tell you that though. But even living here in Florida, especially the area that we live, you know, I'm always hearing this shit about like Fort Pierce, blah blah blah.
I hear a lot of jokes. I'm just messing.
I've been through Fort Pierce, and I'm more worried about Lynn, Massachusetts, than I am fucking Fort Pierce. And
I'm from there. I will say straight up. I know a lot of boys from Michigan, and what they say about Eminem is he's a little bitch.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
just being straightforward. I know people, and they some hardcore people, and that's what they say. So that's
At
what I'm
this
going
point,
by. I trust them over some shit you hear on the media. So I'm sorry, you a little bit.
let me tell you something. That image he portrayed made him to the top, baby.
Oh, I got nothing against the dude. I love his
So
music. I
shit.
really am
Let
not
him
trying
be
to
the
disrespect
bitch.
him like on his shit. Oh, he good. He probably one
I
of the
was
best there
never
is.
honestly really an Eminem fan. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have his albums. I didn't really buy his shit like that. He just wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, obviously we all know his songs
Well,
because it was out
I
there.
like
But
his old shit like really well. And then once
yeah.
he's more mainstream to try to change this, it's still good because he's fucking badass what he does.
Yeah, his
But
music is good. I mean,
like
he's lyrically
he's definitely
talented.
a fucking poet with those fucking words. He's definitely good.
He's definitely a dope ass lyricist. I don't think anybody could ever take that away from him. The way that he can turn a phrase.
But let's be honest, it ain't just him. I ain't just trying to call him out on that shit. There's plenty of those rappers and shit that act like they something that they're not, and they
I feel
portray.
like
And then
that's like a lot of the
then you
rappers
can
now.
literally hit people. Here's a good one. Go Google their high school pictures. Like go Google Eminem's high school picture. You might change your mind about what you think
It's
they're
the
in.
tattoos. Motherfuckers get a couple tattoos and they be feeling themselves.
Yeah.
Why are we calling me out?
He be feeling himself all the time. But I thought we were
Yo,
talking about
why
something
is that
different.
though? Why you get a couple tattoos, dudes be like this, they be feeling themselves.
Yo, and the crazy thing is, 90% of my first tattoos were all on my arms.
You know, you've been doing that and you're not even thinking about it. Just think about it. I'm not trying to like show off my tattoo, but I found myself doing a little bit of this extra, like waving the
Yeah,
fingers
you
shit
be
when I got my
purposely trying to
tattoo.
like,
All
wait a
right, wait a
second,
minute.
it's hot in here. Let me pull up
Like,
these
I'm not
sleeves a
really
little
trying to
bit.
show this off, but maybe subconsciously I was. So you know.
That is
I do it all the time, especially like after I work out. I'll put on like a razorback tank top to work out, so you can see all my fucking tattoos. I'll be able to like flexing where they are and shit. Like, yo, you see this? Yeah, you
See,
see
he
this?
does. I know he
we
does.
know he be the type to do that. Like,
That shit is hilarious. He is 100% that type to do that.
like
He's the
if
one you're gonna
if
see at
you
the
get
gym
something
with the
shiny,
old school biker shirt.
It don't
nipples
matter what
hanging
you
out,
just hear me out for a second, because it doesn't
hairy
matter what it is.
chest.
He can get like a shiny new necklace. He won't even notice he's doing this. But he'll come over and his chest will be like this. He won't even notice, but he's like proud of the like shiny thing he's got, or his watch. He'll be like playing with his watch all the time. He does that shit constantly.
No, the watch I do because I actually did get the watch too big and it moves around a lot. No,
We'll go with that.
no, that's
We'll go
my
with that.
Armani one, but I don't do it with the Samsung watch because it
Oh
fits
no,
perfectly.
yeah.
Not the
He does it with
Samsung
the
watch.
Armani watch, but the Samsung
I
watch.
don't have a problem with my Walmart watch at all. So
Listen, I got my Armani watch in a very depressed phase, and I wanted to really feel myself. And you know what? The one thing I stuck with was, damn, like I grew up in Lynn, Massachusetts, and I can afford an Armani watch right now. Like shit, I'm moving up in the motherfucking world.
Hey, dude, they've
that's
warned
that
us a
Florida
couple
living.
times about you feeling yourself on the podcast. We got to stop with that. It's been warned. Let's not feel yourself.
I do it behind your back where you can't see me, motherfucker.
Okay, as long as I don't see, I don't care what they say.
Anywho, I'm
Listen,
live.
let
We
him
live now.
let him be one. It's the Lord's Day.
Oh yeah.
Well, listen,
I'm not supposed to be doing that on
as
Wednesday.
what up, April? As the minister for the Lord, I can do that. He'll forgive me at the next meeting.
And April. And who sucks? You?
He sucks. Mira, calladita te ve más bonita, okay? Just do that. So, anywho, let's
She
jump.
might have been talking to me.
I don't know, but let's jump into the episode before I start beefing with people in the comments.
Oh,
Okay.
Because y'all know I don't care.
he likes beefing with people.
I've been on demon time a lot of the time lately. But,
Listen,
yo,
these people are being good in the comments.
That's what I was kind of thinking too.
we hope so.
She was talking about Eminem. Yes, I was,
Oh, well, Eminem sucks.
but not a bad way. Just I'm not a diehard fan, you know.
I'm not, like, I'm a fan. I like a lot of his shit, but he
gotta
did a
get a
few
lot of
albums where I was like,
Yeah.
Hopefully, they make somebody's comment. All these people hate
There's
Eminem.
people that literally live and breathe and sleep for him. You know what I mean? So,
Oh, I don't live or breathe or sleep for anybody. Not even myself.
I do for the wonderful women at Cheaters Cabaret. They work hard for their money.
I am done.
Damn. Is that why you got no money?
Throw out the mic. Let's start over.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to repeat you already? What are you looking for?
I don't know yet. Just stop. Shut up
no.
for a second.
No, he lying. He looking for his
He
steak.
wants to start cooking. He
No,
wants
he's
to
looking
start
for his
cooking.
steak cup. He doing his tobacco thing. I know it. He says he don't know what he's looking for, but he looking. That's
Is
what
he
he's
on
looking for.
that? Is he on that redneck shit right there?
Yeah. He's getting it out right now.
He
Look.
done moved from the hood to the country. He
He-
starts sucking on the tobacco.
Yeah, he's sucking on his tobacco. He's trying to hide it too. Is the funniest part.
Damn.
Now you can't because I called you out. You wouldn't let me call you out on other things, so I got called out on this.
They know I do my best. Anywho, we're getting into the episode. Shut your ass up for a second, Tommy.
Welcome to the podcast. We are in the episode.
We already said what's up to them in on the podcast.
Oh, you talking about we're going to talk about whatever the hell idea you had to talk about on the
No, we
That Florida shit real good out there.
interviewing her.
yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. Ready for the first question? How many
Yes.
times do you smoke weed a day?
On a good day, more than 3. 3 blunts a day.
Wait, see, a
3
good
joints.
day, you would be more than 3, because if you're smoking more than 3 times, it got to be a good day.
Yeah. Well, no, sometimes. Yeah, I used to smoke a lot, but I cut down a
Smoke
lot.
before the podcast, after the podcast, 3 times in the morning before I get up. Then once I get up.
So
I
anywho,
used to smoke a lot like that, though.
That's
Like
not
a
the
lot.
question. I see. I come off.
dumbass. Yeah. So anywho, so I mean,
things up. That's what I'm.
no, you're good. I did not expect this episode to go as planned at fucking all.
I'm glad you didn't stutter. You're putting a new dynamic into my thing. I'm just gonna go with what you do. All right.
This is like the super hood version of me. I've tried to
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, but so
Be you, man.
one of the things.
Me and him in a room together is pretty crazy.
Yo, me and you in a room together is fucking stupid. All right, the shit that we
Yeah,
come up
people are
with.
not gonna understand.
And actually, before you even jumped in the live, I was, giving a little bit of information about you and stuff like that. And I was also telling Tommy that it was something that you had started. And it's just shit that you say, but I love the fact that you allowed me to jump in on it. And now we both do it with each other. And it's fucking, we're just stupid. Is when we do the, well, you remember when Granddaddy said, Like, anytime I hear you say that shit, I'm like, yo, hold up, no. I don't care if I'm in the middle of a car. I gotta see what she's about to say. This shit about to be dumb as fuck. Hold on.
Yo, only like the people around us actually know what the fuck we're talking about, which is nothing. But you know, my granddaddy, he was a great man. You understand? He was a great man. Did everything for me.
She can't even be serious about it. Let me look at her real quick.
Oh shit. Yeah. Not honestly, granddaddy's my dad, so that's
Which is
I
funny.
took the dad way. He's an old grunchy man, so you know.
And he does say some weird shit sometimes, because
He does.
even like the little interactions me and him have, like he'll say some shit and I'll just look and be like, I normally have to ask myself this, but what the fuck are you talking about right now? Like, what?
Yo, but not for nothing. Some of the stuff he says that we be like,
Granddaddy been
5,
pooping
6
since
years
been
later, we're
pooping.
like, wait a second, that motherfucker was right.
Yo, straight facts right quick.
Prices did go up. Like, oh shit.
And it always be some like weird ass shit. Like you'd be in the middle of a conversation talking about, well, you know, hey, the weather outside is whatever, and he'll still be like, yeah, you know why the weather outside is like that? Because the fucking government controls this shit. People are fucking chickens, and look, now the price of eggs go up. A couple years later, what happened? Price of eggs went up.
Just like Granddaddy said.
Granddaddy ain't never lied a day in his life.
Granddaddy was in every situation ever.
You better be
Oh,
listening to
man.
Granddad. Man. You got some knowledge. You be dropping.
Granddaddy got some knowledge, and then I got lucky, because her granddaddy, you know, mine would be the great granddaddy. He says some shit sometimes that even I'm like, the fuck you talking about? You know, it could be the most American thing, Kraft macaroni and cheese, and he'll still be like, you know why they gotta do Kraft macaroni and cheese? It's because the fucking Russians. The Russians came in, they tried to make the mac and cheese, and now we're so. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, the older generation is so much like that, though.
Yeah,
Like older than us.
everything is the Russians.
They'll be reminiscing about the crazy shit.
Yo, facts.
Well, that's the problem. I mean, I got a little age on both y'all, so trust me, you start to get like that yourself, and you catch yourself, and it's so embarrassing too. Like the gas prices when I was, oh fuck, I just turned into Granddad. So you're gonna get there, and it's gonna be funny when you start saying, "So stop making fun, motherfuckers."
It's not that we're making fun of granddaddy and great granddaddy. We're imparting the knowledge onto others that they imparted on us.
You need to be listening to them. Apparently, the one knew about the eggs, so fuck. Just saying.
Because the government's fucking the chickens, I guess. I don't know what the hell's going on at them farms. Field deal? I don't know. Anywho, wow. I fucked my own mental thought up. Yeah, so I want to get into.
Yeah.
He's off. So here, I'll take over for a second.
No, I want
give me. No. You screwed up. You keep your thoughts. Get them all together. Let me hear like an example of one of these phone calls. I mean, I just want to hear like what do you do? Like, what's your different thing? Just give me an example. I want to hear something fun.
Well, we can do it ranges, to be honest. People drop a number. Okay. They can either drop a number and give a name and a location, or they can either drop a number and give me nothing.
Okay.
So it all comes from the head. It all comes from the sounds and the tones of the person on the phone, how they breathe in, how they sound, what location they from. That's when the characters come up.
Also,
you know,
just like
if I call somebody in South Carolina and he deep in the South and he deep in the back roads, you bet your ass I'm coming out like my granddad. You understand?
Yeah.
But if I call somebody in the hood and they want to get ratchet with me, best believe my cousin Shaniqua coming out.
Is that when you put on the Shaniqua shower cap too?
Wow.
Bro, don't listen.
Don't be hating.
That had me dying yesterday because she was doing a live. She had a shower cap on. And my dumb ass is like, why you look like you about to go to the gas station and put $3 on pump 2 to get your kid from school?
Yes, I do have multiple characters that people do know on the internet that they do request to come back. The hardest part about that is that these characters live within me. Do you understand? Sometimes they're locked up in cages and I don't know where the fuck they are. You understand? So these people remember this person. I can't seem to get it together over here. But we do have famous Jessica. Jessica is my standard person. I start off as Jessica always. I could turn in from Jessica to Karen to Michael to Joe, Bobby.
That's
It really depends.
See, so many fun stories. Uncle Mike, see, I was just reading about this,
Brandis and
trying to
Joey.
get him to read the comments. It's pretty funny. But yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I actually tell him that I'd like to get into more stuff like that. It'd be funny. I think it could advance our character. I also told him we need to go try to do stand up. Because I'd like to see him get on stage, see what he could do. Try to make some
Yeah.
people laugh, you know. If nothing
Stand up.
else, to get them used to, like, anybody used to doing some things and see what's funny, what's not. You always want to throw stuff at the plate. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
But the
what
thing
I'm
about
about.
stand up is that you have to write your jokes down.
Nah, I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I guarantee
That's
you
the
I could go
reason
up there
why
and
I
talk for
can't,
45
like,
minutes. I
yeah.
guarantee I could, if off anything. I don't care. Like, I could do
Yeah.
it. I know I
They
could.
don't do
I
that
don't know
because
the
it's
people who
considered
think it's
bullying.
funny, but yeah, I know what you're saying because I see a lot of people doing that, and I've seen like backgrounds and stuff, but I couldn't do that way. If I was going to do it,
Yeah.
it'd be right off my head. And I
Yeah, the
guarantee I could
freestyle.
go. I don't care. I could come up with something. I could
Yeah,
complain
that's
enough
how
about
I
something.
operate.
Yeah.
No, and that was one of the other things that I did say to Tommy too when I was, talking about the episode and having you on here and stuff like that. And that's one of the things that I love about your brand of comedy as well, because you're so fucking quick witted. It doesn't matter what somebody says. There's a 99.99% guarantee your comeback has already just popped into your head.
I think
And you,
I don't want to let nobody down.
oh, so I don't know.
It's up to you guys.
Listen, it's up to y'all. Y'all got to convince her. But someone said you should do a
What?
prank call on the live while you're here just to showcase a little bit.
We look cool. Laugh in the background.
Hold on. Let me get the other phone. Let me get the other phone, guys.
No problem.
Yo, she got
We
a phone.
gonna get this set up then? Cool.
Yo,
Right here, special for you guys.
look, we got y'all. We're trying to get it. But yo, tell me how she got
Listen
it.
to the comments.
Why she got a phone for the hose and a phone for the plug?
Well, we know about that, but
Yeah,
we're not gonna
anywho,
get it.
yo, what?
We skipping through.
What are you talking about?
Nah, exactly.
I don't know.
Like, look at it. Look, it's kind of lonely in that bedroom.
Bro, fuck her pillow right there. Look at that. That's an ugly pillow. I told her that shit yesterday. I was like, you got an ugly pillow and an ugly ass curtain.
See, this is why you like don't open up the kitchen because you zoom in the background of the kitchen and stuff. You talking about things.
Listen, we was cooking in the kitchen before we started cooking up this podcast. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. We was cooking up in the kitchen, not cooking what everybody else is thinking. I try to leave the ghetto life behind me. It comes out though.
No, we ain't cooking that here.
We don't cook at all.
We cook food.
We order out and put it on pans and make it look like we know what we're doing. We've been watching Kitchen Nightmares, not Hell's Kitchen.
You're not supposed to be telling people about that.
I'm not telling them nothing. They don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm crazy.
Okay, bye.
They should know. I'm related to her.
Bye.
I hear that. Oh, tell me about. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, there's a roach on her pillow.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, I came in right at the perfect time.
He was talking shit the whole time. He was talking about your pillows again.
Listen, it's laundry day. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's day, and I'm changing the shit so they can finally match this week. All right.
It sounds like you use that excuse a lot. I'm just getting to know you, but like you
Listen.
mentioned it 5 times since we've been on here.
If anybody got an issue with my pillowcases, I will drop my Cash App pinned in the description, baby. Y'all can hit it up.
There you go. So drop your Cash App for any of you guys want to get her a new pillowcase. She's taking donations now for new pillowcases.
Yeah, just send me the Cash App.
Any donations.
Send me the Cash App. I'm just going to get you the Family Dollar special, the brand new sheets that just got taken off the truck.
Anything that falls off the truck, send it my way, baby.
Oh, I was thinking about just going to visit a hotel and taking them.
Yeah, we could visit a hotel and take them.
just send them that way.
Listen, I already told you. All I got to do is walk in with a little name tag and be like, con permiso, señores Manueles, el limpio, clean room.
He's a cleaning guy. I just follow around on Miss Translator.
I'm Consuelo.
I'm just a translator.
I can't see on my side how many viewers you have. I need either I'll call a number myself or somebody could drop a number in the comments.
Yo, so if you're in the comments and you got a prank call you want to do,
it's probably faster that you just call somebody random. That way we don't gotta wait for the things.
Yeah, that's true. Let me look it up.
I mean, if it comes up fast, we'll say something, but
let's see what this is like with the quick-wittedness. Let's
Yeah,
get
yeah.
her on that. There we go.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if somebody gave me a suggestion for something, but
I'm gonna call a restaurant up.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
I always
Yes,
wanted to call a
sir.
restaurant up and be another restaurant. You want food? No.
You got to find a restaurant, find their biggest competitor, be the competitor. Call them, be like, "Yo, one of your employees is ordering our food on the clock over there, dog."
We're gonna do Applebee's.
Applebee's. Okay.
3, 2, 8.
Applebee's featuring late night half price appetizers. You can always visit Applebee's.com to place your order online, or press 1 to speak with an associate or to place your order.
Yes, I'm upset.
Thanks for calling Applebee's, where we're eating good in the neighborhood.
Or somewhere food poisoning. You're sick. Those my favorite.
Hi, Taylor. Can I please speak with the manager, please?
Sure, what's your name?
Karen.
1 moment.
Thank you.
Your call is important to us. Please continue to hold.
I'm
We will answer your call as soon as possible.
Oh God, you're gonna be cracking up here. Oh, they got some good wave music there. Rico getting down over here to it. Now you both dance. I'm just drinking.
Bro, as soon as you said your name was Karen, they was like, "Hold up."
They know it.
And let me get the real manager. I'm not dealing with that shit. That's what they're saying right now.
Hi. I have a complaint. I had ordered a plate of food. I ordered a steak, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. And I've been nothing but sick, and I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Give me 1 second, okay? I'm in a bad area.
Okay.
Your call is important to us. Please continue to hold.
That person's like, fuck that. I'm not dealing with this meeting. Hold on. Let me get the owner. Somebody else.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had to switch phones. It was really loud where I was.
I apologize. I am in gut-wrenching pain right now. My stomach feels like it's eating myself. I'm not quite sure what's going on. The food was absolutely delicious, but something happened somewhere. I started throwing up, projectile vomiting. You know, I have massive diarrhea. It's just terrible.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not quite, I need to know if the food was fresh. It tasted fresh, but I'm here at the hospital and they're trying to see if the food was a to-go meal that it was been sitting out and it has extra bacteria. I don't know.
No, the food was not, and the food is fresh.
Well, ma'am, I don't understand. Oh, oh my God. I really don't know what to do, ma'am.
I mean, other than sending you out a gift card, which sounds really cold.
Right now, I'm in so much pain. I don't know what you guys did to me. The cooks, they must have not liked my order. I don't know. Something has to give because I don't know.
Okay, well, we did drift in the food. The food is fresh. I mean, we make sure of that ourselves. We would do nothing to ever harm a guest, ever.
Well, I feel differently, and I want to speak to corporate. I specifically think the cook in the back on the grill station did something to contaminate my insides.
No, he wouldn't do that.
And I don't know, I don't want to feel like that, but I do. Oh, God.
Okay, can I send you out a gift card?
I don't think I'll ever be back because by the looks of it, my stomach will never be the same. I might not be able to eat this food ever again. So what am I going to do with a gift card, ma'am?
pay with cash or do you pay with your card?
I always pay with cash. My granddaddy always told me to pay with cash, never use your card. In this instance, I wish I did. I wish I did.
What time? When did you pick it up this morning?
At 12 o'clock.
At 12 o'clock. And your name?
My name is Karen. I said that already. Ah!
All right.
This bitch can't be serious. She's really going above and beyond, this lady. Gotta give her a great job. Thank you. These people, they'll sit here, they'll fight to the end. Last time I got a gift card for somebody.
God.
I was like, y'all want some free food tonight? Let me help you out.
Well, your face is also a humanitarian. Start gagging, gag.
The thing about my calls is that like they are longer than your average prank calls. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So most of the time you see prank call artists on here and it's real quick and it's kind of like, oh, fuck your mother or something, like, something stupid and but mine, I kind of like try to get into the person a little bit. Yeah. I try to get into that brain. I try to, throw out a little emotion, expressions a little bit, let them know what's up. So when she comes back on, tell her what you're yeah. Oh God.
I was gonna say, stay on the toilet right now. You can't get up.
Literally, the hotel ones, the restaurants. I love doing those ones. I've been doing those ones for a long time. Years. The inspiration comes from the Jerky Boys. So those are the real the real deal. Their shit was more realistic to me. Like you could relate more of their calls.
I'm over here fucking dying.
Yeah, he can't even stay on the thing.
Listen, you guys never done prank calls before?
I did them when I was younger, but not for anybody.
I've kind of done them to where they were a little bit longer than like the average prank call, but like I definitely would have been off the phone right now. Like I've never went for like the long game to see like how far I could push it or stretch it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
yeah, for sure. I like it because you can get into these people's heads where it's like you start mentioning the most common names and it's guaranteed that they're gonna have a relative with that name. Do you understand? Or like, what do you mean? Uncle Johnny didn't tell you that I was supposed to call today? And they'd be like, Uncle Johnny, I haven't talked to him in 3 months. And then that's when that gives you perfect opportunity to be like, what do you mean you haven't talked to Uncle Johnny? Uncle Johnny just called me. He said something was going on. But yeah.
Wow. You got some people getting off the phone and calling Uncle Johnny and seeing what the fuck's up there. Uncle Johnny, this person just called me. What the fuck?
But see, I feel like that's where a lot of the comedy lies. It's that unseen comedy because, you've gotten into their head enough to where now they're just like, fuck, I really got to call Uncle Johnny real quick. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, I love it. I'm just saying, I love it. I love what, and it's all fun and games. Nothing is, serious. I have gotten requests in my inbox for me to do like vicious calls and stuff like the weird people request weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
People are weird.
Yeah. Private calls. They want me to do private prank calls because they don't want it to be on. Yeah, private prank calls.
Oh, like I'm like, what fun is that? Them?
And then they wanted me to do like fake prank calls, like where they're on the phone and like, oh, I'm going to pretend and play along. And it's like, yeah, no. We're not doing
that's not the same. I wouldn't want to do that shit either.
That's something I feel I could do because, as always, I've always said I'm the king of putting people in uncomfortable situations. I'll make it uncomfortable as fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm with her. If I was going to do it, I'd more want to go off of authenticity and see what somebody else said and try to read off of them.
I don't like
that's good. I like that.
I don't like the fake stuff. So.
But see, like, I love the fact that she comes up with like the prank calls and stuff like that because I mean, it's something that can be done so.
Simply, you called me.
So simply yet elegantly, because you can take something that's so small and just nobody really thinks about it, and then you can just the most elaborate stories out of it. Like right now, like even the one you're doing right now, like the fact that you threw in that little, "Ah!" like, yo, I lost my shit because I'm like, yo, that right there is what makes it. That's what makes that moment.
You have to do the whole when you're acting. You have to do the whole full complete acting. I don't got no stand around crew that they're gonna be doing it for me. So I gotta play all the characters.
Yeah,
And what better and what makes you on the phone believe it when you start to give a little bit of you as well. So I was in pain. I was in pain, and they needed to feel my pain because the chef behind the grill station maliciously tried to hurt me.
I heard you say that. That one actually cracked me up when he maliciously tried to hurt me.
He maliciously
I'll be laughing at my own shit.
Like they're like, I don't know what to tell you, man. We cooked the food fresh. I'm just like, he maliciously tried to hurt me. I think he has it out for me. What's his name back there?
It's probably somebody who don't speak English in the back of the house. They do a great job usually, and now they have a complaint.
You find out the person gets fired. They fire him. You're a bad cook.
I can assure you, anytime we do prank calls in the kitchen, they're not taken seriously. I worked in the kitchen. They're not taken seriously. People complain about the stupidest thing. I had a guy come into our restaurant, right? It was at Applebee's when I worked there, and they served up a 4-piece of chicken wings. This person. Right? Yeah. The guy ate 2 chicken wings, right? And then asked to speak to a manager because his other 2 chicken wings that were on the plate got cold.
Yeah, I worked in the
So the manager comes out and says, "I'm so sorry. What would you like me to do?" And they're like, "I'm not paying for cold chicken wings." It's like, wait, so you think throughout your whole time to stay, your food was supposed to be hot? Like, huh? And literally the manager made him another chicken wing. There's people out here hustling, just put it that way. Motherfucker ended up with a fucking 18-piece.
If that was my restaurant, they'd have brought it back. I just put them in the microwave for 30 seconds, brought them right back out to him, and say, "Here you go, man. We made you 2 new chicken wings. Yeah, threw those other ones away. And
Yeah.
let me know if one of those other ones go bad. I'll make sure to cook you another too. It's no
Another
problem.
zap for 30 seconds, huh?
Zap for 34 seconds.
And even going with that, because I've worked in the kitchen before too, and I remember this because this one just what the fuck.
Oh, I've seen so many.
Lady had ordered a salad. Now, normally when you get a salad, obviously your vegetables are cold. We have them refrigerated and shit like that. Everybody knows that. Then she's going to order a piece of grilled blackened chicken on there. All right, cool.
Yeah.
We got you. We're going to make it for you. It's going to be perfect. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I was impressed with the salad. Then she's going to complain that halfway through her salad, the spinach that we used was too warm.
Because the chicken sat on top of whipping it up.
So I had gotten in trouble because my immediate response, because she was one of them types who, we need to do what makes the customer happy and we need to fix this. And I'm like,
they said,
it's crazy.
Did this lady hang up?
They did. Yeah, she did.
Cook chicken on her fucking salad. Do you want me to cook it, blacken it, and freeze it so that way everything's good to go? Like, what do you want? I was like, you know what, fuck it.
If she knew how to order food, she would have ordered her chicken on the side, period. It's not your fault.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly. But
I rember some ridiculous ones, but it's not in my head.
I remember
really bad.
I remember I got in trouble. I was already having a bad day anyway, so I decided I took my chef jacket off. I was going to go out there and speak to this dumbass. Apparently that was the wrong thing to do.
Not the angry, aggressive chef.
Yo,
man.
Yo.
I don't know how many of those guys I've seen on the line just aggressively take off their chef jacket, throw it at the manager. Fuck you, I'm out of here.
Well, man, there's a thing. People get pretty shitty.
Well, I've never done that, but I've gotten to the point.
Breakfast for sure. I've been in breakfast, and it gets fucking nuts.
I've gotten to the point where, like, I slammed everything, and I'd be so pissed off. Like, some lady tried to tell me I made her Caesar salad wrong. How the fuck do you make a Caesar salad wrong?
Oh, these people complain about everything.
But this is the stupid thing with people. This is how stupid you are. Don't go and order food and then complain it's cold or something like that, and then expect it in 10 minutes and all that. I mean, you can't have it all like that. Like, be patient, wait for your food. If you want something done right, then wait your 20 minutes. Don't get all obnoxious about it, because they're just going to rush it out and put it out to you.
Those people are the people you can't satisfy, unfortunately.
It's fun.
No matter what you do,
that in the restaurant, you're 100% right. You ain't never satisfying everybody anyways. It's just the way that shit is.
They're gonna be complaining about everything and anything. Were you sipping some Kool-Aid back there? Huh?
Gatorade.
Little granddaddy punch?
Yo, you already know, because listen, Granddaddy already told me. I remember it. Granddaddy once said it. No matter what she looked like, drink the Kool-Aid, and I promise your kids will come out better for it. Don't know what the fuck he was talking about. But hey, Granddaddy,
Yo,
you
I'm
already
done.
know.
I have a couple, but I'm not going to.
Is it cold down there in Florida?
Fuck no. I mean, it's rainy today, but it's like 60-something degrees.
Yeah, it's still warmer than where you guys are at. It's raining out.
It's beautiful outside. I'm ready to go outside and pair of Daisy Dukes.
And like beautiful, so it's like in the 40s.
Weren't you
It's
talking,
like, yeah, it's like 40.
weren't you talking
In the
about that
forest.
earlier? Talking about people need to put on their darkest sunglasses. The cheeks gonna be out.
You know it.
See,
It's a hot girl summer.
see, in Florida,
I do that down
the
here all the time.
40s is cold. We got to get our winter jackets on.
For who?
For
I'm just
Floridians,
shocked
look
that y'all even
around.
have a winter jacket down there.
Bro, I don't wear no jacket when it's 40.
Just because you don't doesn't mean that all the Floridians don't. What the fuck? I'm not talking about you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we know you saying you don't do it, but you not a
You
real
really
Floridian.
from Florida, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No,
Where you from?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, I've been in that group degree weather. I know.
Oh, you from Shot Red.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a number from out there so I can prank call.
I could probably get you some numbers.
Somebody real deep up there.
I could probably get you a few numbers for sure.
Listen, we're gonna try.
I got some people you be calling and really be fucking with their work.
Listen, you're trying to get out to Chicago. We're gonna try to get you R. Kelly's direct line. All right, we got you.
Get me whatever you can, boy. I'm just trying to get out there.
Either that or Kanye. We'll pick one of them. We don't give a fuck.
Just stay up north
Anything.
if you go out there.
Say anything for Kanye, man.
Listen, because of Kanye, I listen to, I go to church on Sundays. You
Shut
understand? I put his music on and I sit there and I repent. That's it.
You probably do need to repent if you be sitting and listening to his music. Let's be honest. I know a lot of other people are repenting right now because they've listened to his music.
A lot of people repent when they listen to us.
I'm sure. You could do that too. You probably need it. You probably shouldn't be
Man, so
listening
you
to us.
got
You
a
probably be a second
Massachusetts and a
church.
Chicago boy done teamed up right down in the South, chasing gators and shit.
I don't go nothing near those games.
Listen,
I am from Chicago. I don't
Listen.
fuck with those things. I'm not out in the fucking woods trying to play around, be some gator.
listen, I'm gonna tell y'all last right now. I don't fuck with no gators because I've seen all the Jurassic Park movies. Them niggas with dinosaurs. I know what happens. I'm good.
Yo, have you seen one though? Have you seen one just walking around type of shit?
Yeah.
Oh, you could go down
And what
that
you
thing
do?
called
You
Over
ran?
There Raleigh, walk up to the fence, and there's millions of them.
Yo, actually,
It's literally a thing where you could see them. There's a one time of the year for sure, just all scattered there.
when I first moved down here, my first month down here, we went kayaking on the river, and the guide tried to tell us, yo, you ain't gonna see no gators. It's mating season. They're gonna be off in the woods hiding and shit like that. I've seen 13 of them on that 2-hour trip, and each one was bigger than the last. The last one was like 15 feet fucking long. Looked at
Okay.
me and the little group I was with, and then just came into the water. A minute later, I feel my kayak just from the fucking bottom.
Oh no. At that point, what you do?
At that point, y'all ever see Scooby-Doo when he start doing the fast run and his legs are going super fast? That was me with that oar, like, fuck this, I'm out.
I would have been
I think I'm
scared
sitting there like
shitless.
this. The Scooby Doo
I'll
thing.
tell you that.
I'm
I
not
would have been
bullshitting
scared
you.
shitless.
Bro, no.
I know it's a weird thing, but I used to do shelving, and we were building a second level, and you have this bar grating that's on there, and it wasn't bolted down, right? So this guy, he goes out on the part he's not supposed to go on, and as soon as I see him, I'm like, oh fuck! So I turn around, I'm like, dude, you're gonna. And as soon as I said that, the fucking bar grating come down. He ends up being all right. He got a little banged up, but he was literally running in the air for a second, like it was almost comedic. But I'm like worried because the dude's hurt. But I see him like Scooby Doo running in the air, like for a split second before he goes down. I'm like, oh fuck! So then we ran
Oh,
down and
hell.
got him. He was all right. He got a little banged up, a
Nah,
little scratched up. But I mean, that's just craziness. This shit really happens.
Yo, but fuck that gator shit.
No, I don't fuck with gators.
They dinosaurs. I've seen Jurassic Park. I've seen Barney. That dude was weird too, so I don't fuck with anything like that.
I moved down here and they warned me. Like when I first moved down, because I had a little dog. I mean, big dog, but littler.
What about them?
They told
What
me.
about them bugs that they're like flying roaches out there?
Oh,
Y'all
the
got them,
palmetto
right?
bugs that look like a regular roach in Puerto Rico?
They don't really
Yeah.
bother you.
No, they don't really bother you, but they out here. Fuck that shit too.
Oh hell no.
We in the Sebastian area right now.
Yeah, we don't see that too.
Zero, little.
Yeah, we don't see that too much of the time, but
What about the? You guys get hit with the storms?
what storms?
Sometimes.
What
Wow.
storms?
The storms.
I've been unimpressed.
Really?
I've had one of my houses destroyed from a storm. Literally, while we were in it, we were in I can't even remember which one it was, but we brought my other family, my sister and all her people over to my house because it's a newer house. The other one beat up and old, and we brought them in. And literally, as we're sitting there playing Monopoly or something, trying to ride out the storm with candles and stuff, the storm starts hitting hard, and the ceiling fan above my thing, the ceiling starts breaking open. It starts off to be a little hole. We ran them all to the other side. It's pretty scary. Watched my brother-in-law at the time. He went out back and he was checking stuff out. And a big piece of my house, bigger than me and Rico put together, longer,
It's pretty fucking big.
comes down. And if me and my other brother-in-law didn't warn him to duck, you watch this big thing and it shot 250, 300 feet up in the air to the park on the other side, right over his head. And if he didn't duck, it would at least hurt him really bad.
Oh,
How
damn.
fast that thing was coming, because it was a big.
And what
heavy
part of
piece.
Florida was that?
That was when I was in Deerfield, closer to Miami area. It was a little more north,
Okay.
but yeah, Pompano Beach, Deerfield area.
Now, I haven't seen anything that bad, but I do love it. I think the worst one I seen was maybe like the year I moved down here. The winds got super bad, and that's when I started doing my little during hurricane season. Whenever we have to close everything down for the hurricanes, I wait for the winds to get bad, get a lint roller, and I do Facebook Lives like I'm a news reporter. I just sit there talking shit. This past
I never seen one of those.
Oh yeah.
I like those shit.
It was literally bad. Like I said, even after that, when I was telling you about it, they tore the hell out of my roof. I mean, there was such debris out there. But when you drove around the neighborhood, trees and stuff, we got pictures of one car, somebody's car, on top of a tree. It was in a tree now. It had been moved up and went into a tree. So that's how bad the winds were at that fucking point. Enough to move a car. It moved my car like 3 or 4 feet too, and it was parked up by my house. But it just moved it back, and you seen the car like swaying and trying to go.
Oh, see, that's bullshit.
I got
That's
videos
the
of
shit
that.
that I
It's
don't want to
crazy.
see.
That one was pretty crazy. But other than that, I mean, my one dog was running around with my German Shepherd would run around trying to find him in hurricane. It was so funny. You guys looking for the big black dog? Yeah, he just ran on like in the middle of a fucking hurricane. He decides to take off visit everybody. And he would be like 10 minutes ahead of us at all points.
I know.
Trying to get him.
I know that this year we were supposed to get some bad storms. They didn't. I mean, they turned out worse for like the West Coast and closer to Orlando and stuff like that. But here we didn't get much, and I didn't have the kids with me. They were with their mom. So for the
Trisha, that's
bucket of the
crazy.
hurricane party, I had way too much tequila. So anybody who knows me knows that I had Samoan friends growing up, and their dad made me an honorary member of their tribe. So I have a little Sulu, one of the little skirt things you see them wearing in like Hawaii and shit like that. So I had way too much fucking tequila. I'm outside in just that and a pair of flip-flops, like screaming at the fucking sky, "Bring it, bitch!" I was going all out.
Yeah, that was no hurricane. That was like that was tropical storm. I believe he was doing that. But this girl says her dad used to be calling her doing the storm. This is so Floridian right here too. Grilling out in the hurricane, just cooking. What is a hurricane going on?
No, I mean, you're right.
Because they're so used to it. That's right.
Yeah. We even gonna push shutters? Nah, we don't need those shutters. That's how that's Floridians are, man. But better get fucking have your water and toilet paper before this shit starts, because there's none in the store.
Yo,
None in the store.
and working in grocery
Fuck if
stores.
you don't wipe your ass during a hurricane, because you gotta have that toilet paper. I don't know what the deal is.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's bad.
And we seen that work.
They're fighting. They're fighting over fucking this shit.
We seen that working at Winn-Dixie because I've had 2 times where I had to get pulled out of the department to guard the toilet paper aisle for people fighting, and then they trying to fight me.
Yeah, they had my big
What?
ass fucking standing in the aisle in our paper aisle so they could stock the shelves the one year.
Yeah.
Because people are coming down. Of course, they're not going to really get on me, you know. I mean, like, you got to be a stupid motherfucker because they see me like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, you're not getting down that aisle right now. Oh, okay. Let me
Yo, they
know.
were really going that crazy?
Yeah, it was bad. It was literally, it was really, really bad.
I know that with one of them I had to guard the paper aisle, and we had this lady who was our produce manager at the time. Little short lady, probably weighed like 130 pounds soaking wet. Some dude is probably like Tommy's height, a little bit bigger than me, starts getting rough with her and talking shit to her in her face and stuff like that. All because she wouldn't let him just start grabbing fucking toilet paper off the shelf. So my big ass just stood in front of him, and I was like, now you get to fuck with me. What's good?
Kissimmee, yeah, that gets bad over there. She said he lived in. So that's like, isn't that really
My
close to the
dad
ocean?
wanted to take us and move to Kissimmee, Florida.
Yeah.
Nah, don't do that. I mean, going to Kissimmee.
No, this was years ago.
Listen, but even so, even now, going to Kissimmee is literally like moving back to Chelsea with tropical heat.
Yo, mad people from Chelsea are there. That's why.
Yo, Chelsea and Orlando. I mean, Kissimmee and Orlando, nothing but people. Because I've met a bunch of them even down where I'm at. I'm like an hour away from Orlando or so. And they'd come into my job and they'd be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Start talking about Massachusetts. Like, oh, I'm from Chelsea. You probably don't know where that is. And I'm like, okay, Papa.
We could
You're right.
probably do a whole episode
Like,
just
yeah, I
thinking
think
about the
we do,
crazy
boo.
stuff in the grocery stores.
Yeah.
Like, because remember fucking during COVID, Spider-Man walked through a fucking store?
Yo, we had some dude fully dressed head to toe with
I filmed
Spider-Man.
his ass. No shit. I stopped work and went around and filmed his ass and put it on fucking Facebook. You know it's bad when even Spider-Man needs to get his toilet paper because the dude be walking around with fucking thing in his full-fledged Spider-Man costume just coming get toilet paper.
He did not want to be noticed, but he did want to be noticed.
Yo, for real.
That's
Who was that? And then I
There was a lot of it.
remember seeing some dude, he had like bedazzled Fat Farms on with a silver long sleeve ballet leotard and a motorcycle helmet, looking like the most ghetto
Not-
Power Ranger I've ever seen in my life.
Not the bedazzled Fat Farms.
Yo,
He
fact.
took it back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Around
Yo,
down
they
here.
still got them.
That's where I was at when we went to Florida. Kissimmee.
That's
It's a nice
crazy.
place. I just wouldn't recommend living there. That's all. It's like, wait, like that. That's like one of the first places you got to fucking get the fuck out when the hurricanes are coming.
Yeah.
Because those ones that are close, they fucking evacuate those people all the time.
That's crazy.
Yo, fuck this Florida shit.
Yeah.
We just live here.
Yeah.
We just live here and make the best out of stupid situations. So what I'm going to do real quick, though, because we've gone on almost for the time of the podcast.
I'm
I'm gonna-
podcast.
We're going to end the podcast here, and if you only listen to the podcast, you're missing the fuck out because we're going to continue this live for a little bit more once I get off this shit. Tommy, anything you want to say to the people before we hop off the podcast?
Thank you for listening. Thank you for our guests on the show. I mean,
Thank you for
you
having
guys
me.
got a special treat for sure on this podcast.
Listen, y'all got a special
Appreciate you
treat.
guys. Have a good good Monday. And sorry you're even right. You do it right. I'm not even going to try.
You want me to do it?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
That's why I said take
Yo,
over.
you guys already know all you got to do is energize your Monday, start your weeks off right, starting at 5 a.m. Monday mornings or anytime you listen to us on Rico Cool Your Jets with Tommy Guns and Rico T one time. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we out this piece.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, motherfuckers.
And remember, if you want a free gift card to Applebee's, just call, groan, scream, and let them know that the cook behind the grill station contaminated your body.
But as soon as they offer you the gift card, that's when you get out, because otherwise they're going to hang up on you. Well, what do you
Get it
want
and
if you don't
run,
want a
guys.
gift
Get
card?
it and run.
Get the fuck off the phone.
Facts.
Wait.
All right, so damn, we've gone way the fuck off. This is exactly how I knew it was gonna go. Nah, so while we're still here,
For the live.
no, while we're still here for the live and stuff like that, so obviously you do have like the prank calls and stuff like that you do. Sorry, we're turning all the equipment off.
Yeah, that's
You
fun.
know, you do have all that, but that is another question I did want to bring up, especially with like, because I feel I do it too, but I feel like you really go in on it. I feel like with me and Tommy, and even times where me and him are just chilling, I've got different fucking characters I bring out. Like, it don't matter. I'm never
Of
the same
course.
fucking person. So how do you like just
So
come up with these characters and
Yeah,
shit?
before you get that, let me give one example for him. Hold that question and answer. It's so funny though that he brings this up because we were sitting in the bowling alley with his kid and everything. Oh, this is before your kid. I think me and him and our other buddy was just there, and he's doing this Irish accent.
Oh, that one.
How the fuck do you think this dude is Irish? Because I'm Irish, and I'm sorry, it's just we don't tend to look like the Puerto Rican guy here. Just saying, I'm not trying to be racist or anything. We do have black Irish, but not. But anyway, this is what cracks me up about this is because I'm there without him about 3 weeks later or something. And I'm just sitting there because it's a little bar bowling alley, and I start having a couple of drinks, and they literally, "Where's your Irish buddy at?" And I'm just like, I'm like, you do know him with a voice, right? No, he's not Irish. Like, he's so dumb.
And I think I've done the voice before on the podcast, and you were like, "Yo, Irish people are offended right now." It's because I'm nowhere near perfect at this shit, but like, it was like
he might sound a lot more like it than I do. And I don't know.
But I mean,
if I do
it was like this
But
little
it's
like.
not. You're doing it like it's because of changing your voice. We're not doing it like to like bully people or
Yeah.
their culture.
no, it was for fun. He was not doing it.
Yeah.
Installed.
That shit. That means
He's sitting
you
next
can
to an
hold
Irish
down
guy
your
spoken
character good. You should definitely do that.
But like,
you should definitely do that.
But I had done that, and like I walked up to the counter, we're ordering whatever for the laser tag, and the girl's like, "Okay, so how many for the laser tag?" And I'm just over there. Well, don't you see it's going to be the three of us, lassie? We're all going to get in there, and we're going to start shooting them up like the IRA. We're just going to go up in here. We're going to do the thing like I used to do back in Dublin. I grew up there on the east side. And now, mind you, I'm a big old Puerto Rican, curly ass hair and everything. And that day, if I'm correct, I had a Hawaiian shirt on.
Yeah, he had a Hawaiian.
Yeah.
So I'm just
the lady who was
fucking
probably
dying.
like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
I think she just was one of those nice ass people that just didn't want to say anything.
I think she was dumb.
You know what? At that point,
She was dumb. What I like about Kassandra, it just rips off her tongue. She is so natural. She can adapt. Look, it's all your family.
yeah.
Oh, so cute.
No, that's
I need
literally how
friends
it is,
like
though.
that. Why don't everybody ever say I'm adorable? Just joking. So, anyways, back to his question for real.
But no, but
I
like,
didn't mean to interrupt.
So how do you come up with these characters though? Like, how do you give them like their names and the backstories that you have for them? Because every one of them I know got a fucking backstory, and each backstory's.
So the characters and the names come from, obviously, the Karen. When I do Karen Fisher, that literally just came from the top of my head. The whole funny part about it is not the Karen name, it's the Fisher and how I spell it for the people on the phone. FISHA or. And they're like, huh? Like, what the fuck? So, and then before, what I used to do when I used to really be into adding extra to the shows, I used to dress up as like a funny character, and that also put me in other characters, if that makes sense. So I used to take a wig and flip it around.
That's what I want to do is more skits with him. I told him we could do way more with skits.
Yeah, I wish I had somebody to do skits with, but everybody's dry, so everybody's boring. So.
I did drop one out where I did it with our buddy Tyler with the commercial for the shirt. I thought it was funny as fuck.
No, I was.
Yeah.
And it was just a quick little thing. We just had me off the background being the ma, and like, Tyler, come get your Tyler for dinner. And finally at the end, he's like, shut the fuck up, Mom, and puts his shirt on and gives us a thumbs up.
One thing you guys have to remember is what you guys think is stupid, people will love.
Well, this is what I used to try to tell him with Tyler, because Tyler, he thinks is stupid when he's trying to be funny. And I told him, I says, it's a different generation of funny. I said, everybody can be funny in their own way. It does, just because we don't think it's funny or we don't agree with it, it doesn't always mean it's not funny. I do try to tell him that, because there's different types of comedies, different types for different people.
Yeah, you also have to understand that too. I joke around, I get a little crazy sometimes, but there is certain levels where we have to stop.
Fish tacos,
the entertainer. We could go above and beyond, and it takes it from comedy to like dark comedy to, you know what I mean? To but what they call that is bullying, and we can't do that.
Yeah, and
what I'm talking about.
That's always been one of my things. Is like, we do this and we put it out there and all that, and this shit's gonna be forever. It's on social media and stuff like that. It's on the internet, and it's like I always try to think of it as what I might think would be funny today, like somewhere down the road, next thing you know, we're part of the fucking cancel culture, and they're just like, no, like, fuck this. Then all of a sudden, boom.
Because what I could tell you, right, is if you want to Put yourself out there with characters. Understand you're gonna get hate and backlash, but understand that it's not freedom of speech up on here. You understand? And it's you gotta like, even though we may think it's funny and it's harmless, other people are not gonna find that to be so funny. So you kind of have to like keep it always PG-13, if that makes sense. Like
That's what he tried
it
to do, and
sucks.
I understand where he's coming from. But at the same point, of me being the person I am, I'm not going to change. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. To be honest, I'm not here to fucking affect anybody or hurt them, harm them, or someone to take it personal. And not trying to insult anybody for sure. But if I do, I'm not going to be so. I'll apologize because obviously you got hurt, and I don't want that. But at the same time, I don't regret what I said. I'm just going to be
Well,
100% honest with you.
one thing I could tell you with that's like a great attitude to have, like off social media. Feel me?
Yeah.
On social media, you kind of can't have that mentality. They'll take you down. They'll run you through the ringer.
They
They'll like
can run me through the ringer. Let's go. I'm good.
yeah, like
I don't
they
care.
get vicious on here.
Uh,
So like in order for you guys to grow, just grow gradually in the right way, so that way you don't get shut down, because they will shut you down. Facebook, every platform will shut you down if they keep seeing that you break the community standards and stuff.
Oh shit! You know who that is, right?
Yo, Young Adi Baby in the building. What up, big homie?
What's up, bro?
My bad. I shout out my homeboy right quick. No, and that's one of my things too. Is I feel like I do try to keep a lot of things PG. I know for a fact, just as good as Tommy knows, that it is very easy for me to transition out of PG. And normally, when I start going to the R ratings and shit, that's usually at a point where I've had something affecting me. I'm trying to be funny, and now it's just coming out, and now I just feel like I'm being
watch for
fucking
each
dead.
other for it. We try to tell each other like, hey, that comment might not be taken right, so we do watch for it. And,
Like-
and if he does point it out to me 100%, I'll be the first, like I said, to apologize if I ever hurt anybody. But I still don't care. I don't care how social media I am. I'm not changing for people.
And that's okay. You can apologize, and they might accept it. It really doesn't matter whether they do or don't. But it's not about just the people. It's actually about where your platform is. Like, they'll shut you down. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like you could get up to 10,000, 20,000 followers, and they take your whole shit away from you, all because you said a little stupid comment.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you got to weigh your pros and cons. You either want to grow and make money, or you want to be freedom of speech.
No, like I want to grow, but I also get in that point where like someone makes
Freedom
a
of
hate.
speech.
I also like I love the freedom of speech, but I feel like when somebody makes a comment, you know, and I get they might not like it or stuff like that.
He is here as I am here for him, so it does help when we're together.
Yeah.
Because we do tend to fucking pull each other back. Because even, like I said, even if he stops me from saying something he thought it was gonna, he knows when I'm gonna get going somewhere where it might be offensive. He has a notice tendency, so he does pull me back. Or like when he's doing it, he notices a lot. I'll just make a joke. I'll make something funny or interrupt it or do something stupid to change the dynamic and let him calm down for a second. He's done it before.
That's how I know when like I'm starting to go into the now you're not even trying to be funny. Now you're just trying to hurt a motherfucker's feelings, because Tommy will constantly interrupt with jokes and shit. And at that point, I'm like, all right, nah, he's right. Like I'm a little heated. Let me take a step back.
I'm trying not to let him go so far. Let's turn this up. Turn some comedy on.
Yo, and the perfect example is that. And, you know, if anybody gets offended by this, I'm sorry. But that stupid bitch on TikTok who got me banned because I roasted her mac and cheese. Like, fuck that bitch.
That shit's stupid.
Wait, what?
Oh my
What happened?
Yo, so I went on TikTok, and there was this, it was a TikTok about someone who had made baked mac and cheese. Right?
I agree, John. That's why I'm the way
and like, yo, they did that shit so good. So then this white lady comes out and she's like, no, this is baked mac and cheese. So she scrapes her fork across the top crust of cheese, and it literally sounds like she's scraping a fork on the fucking sidewalk.
Oh, what the fuck?
So I went in talking about that's more like rocks and cheese. Like, yo, what the fuck is that? Like, I just started roasting. I'm like, what'd you do? Mix cement mix instead of cheese powder? Like, what the fuck's going on?
Rico was having a bad day.
Yo, little jokes. And I got banned on TikTok for like a week because of it.
He did.
Yeah, you know why? Because that's considered bullying.
Oh. It's not bullying if she can't cook. Like, I'm pretty sure her husband tells her.
Because you have to
I
understand
technically
that not
agree with you on
everybody
this.
can
He
take
should
the
have
heat in
just
the
left
kitchen.
it alone. I mean, I agree with you because I mean, she obviously got him suspended for the cooking. I mean, he not wrong. Don't get me wrong, but that's one of those times, like you said. At least I can pull back from a situation like that because I was like, dude, Rico, come on, man. You were making fun of her cooking. How's she not gonna take offense? You told her food was garbage, basically. And she obviously on there, proud of herself. I'm fucking cooking some shit, bro.
But yo, my whole thing is, and this is just my personal preference, my personal opinion. If my baked mac and cheese wasn't at a barbecue where they was playing spades and dominoes and Big Mama ain't make it, I don't want it. I don't
Yeah.
fucking want it. That's the
But
only
that's the
mac
thing.
and cheese.
You never heard the quote, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. That's where that comes from.
Yeah. My mom used to tell me.
Did we really grow up like that though?
No, we didn't.
My mama taught me that.
Baby, I gotta learn to bite my tongue.
Listen,
It's almost gone.
Listen, it took me till I was 32. I'm learning it now. It's not easy. Not fucking easy at all.
Yeah, you really can't say everything you want. But here's how I was able to progress that energy through something else by
Rico
dressing
knows
up as
nothing
characters.
about that motto.
Rico knows nothing about what model. Yo, first off, April, hold on, Sandra, my bad. I gotta get on somebody. Yo, first off, April, you just over here talking shit in these comments, mad as hell because you look like a walking gallon of milk. Go take a tan before you start trying to come at me. You don't want that smoke. We've already discussed this.
We
Not a walking gallon of milk. Is it whole milk, skim milk,
like
1%,
Rico, I can't hold myself back. I'll tell you how it is. Yeah, that's
Listen, I don't even. It's the whitest milk you can get. It's Casper milk. It's Elmer's glue.
Wow.
But some people get mad about those things. They're like, "How could you say that? That's not nice."
Yeah, but
so you kind of just have to learn.
Context, it's his ex, and they get along really well. So she's probably laughing about him right now. To be honest,
she gonna text me in about 15 minutes saying you can go fuck yourself.
I mean, yeah, maybe that's true, but they fine. Trust me.
You can go fuck yourself.
That's all right. I make comments back. It's whatever. She already know the response she gonna get. So
it's 100%. They like this. I just warn people.
I'm not coming for her like that. I already went at her verbally yesterday. I went too far with my jokes, and I did apologize to her for it because I might have got a little mean. But in my defense, I made myself laugh, and I needed it. So fuck it.
All right, Andy Kaufman.
Listen, this is what I mean. Like, they might not be ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And actually, the platforms might not be ready for that.
Nobody ready.
Nobody ready. Nobody ready. Nobody ready.
Back then, they used to have the trolls
censored.
that would come in, and you could roast them and shit.
Yeah.
But now it's not like that.
Yeah, and that's what I missed. Because even growing up, like I used to go with my boys, and we'd be drinking and shit, and then we'd all be outside and just chilling, and next thing you know, it's a roast battle, and like that's where I learned to. I like roast battle.
Talking about 2 Big Macs and a large fry. I'm a big guy. I'm gonna go eat this after.
Yo, facts. We hungry, dog. Damn.
But
not like
I'm hungry, but I ain't hungry for no Big Mac, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm ready for 2 big.
I used to. We used to do the roast battles, and that's where I learned like. I can roast the fuck out of somebody. That's a known fact. But what I like to do is I don't even give people a chance. By the third one, I'm going for a kill shot, and normally that kill shot hits. And that's my
ain't missing.
Yo, and
you ain't missing.
That's my problem. I go for the kill shot right off the bat.
I'm gonna call you out right now because here's the problem with this. There's a time and a place for that. Yep. And what it's not is when you're at a buddy's party, it's his house, and he's going through some shit because he just broke up with his girl, and you make the dude cry. That's not what it's for.
He needs to toughen up. He needed to toughen up.
Yeah, he probably needed.
He was crying over bird beat.
I forgot that's what you called her.
She's wearing a
I'm dead. Wow, I'm dead.
Yo, it ain't even about being dead, but yo, Shorty literally looked like the humanized version of Toucan Sam.
I think that was that's a minute ago. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yo, I'm just saying, like, Shorty literally looked like a whole walking penguin without the fucking feathers. And that wasn't a problem.
Listen.
There's a time.
I think you could talk. I think you could do that shit on Twitter. You could talk shit like that on Twitter. Do they even have lives on Twitter?
They do have lives on Twitter. People don't want me going live on Twitter because Twitter's definitely uncensored. Now I'm going to get into some shit.
If you do, let me know. I'll jump on to it.
Yeah, let's go. Yo, maybe that's what me and you need to do. We could do a live podcast on Twitter where we can just.
Well, people would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with these people?" I'll be like, "Well, one's from Lynn and one's from Chelsea."
Yo,
Enough said. The one's from Chicago at this point. The water ain't good in Michigan.
But yo, like I've gone at it with my boy on Twitter, just joking around, and if like, Twitter reads the comments like they say they do, they can see like we know each other, we're cool, we have a lot of posts, we're very, very positive towards each other. I
Yeah.
ended up getting banned for like 2 or 3 days because I made a joke to him, and they was like, "No, that violates guidelines," and I'm like, "That
And
one
where was
does?"
this, on Twitter?
Yeah.
There's bitches on there doing sexual acts, and you get banned for saying a joke to somebody. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's just weird as hell.
I know, because
But I guarantee you, if you put some hot sauce on your nipple and let it drip down slowly, they would have
What part
boosted
of
up your
Twitter is
feet to
that
the
on? What do I
top.
gotta look up? Wait. I'm not the social media type guy. What do I gotta look up on Twitter to see that?
just follow my Twitter feed. That's all it is.
Just follow his Twitter. He knows where all the action's at. Stop playing.
He was just telling me to.
Subscribe to my channel.
Yo, my whole Twitter.
I'm more into that kind of Twitter. I might actually be into that's going on.
My whole Twitter literally is like, I got some sports on there, I got some comedy on there, I got a little bit of everything, and then I love the cosplay community because some of their costumes are just so fucking dope, the way they construct them and stuff like that. And that's what it
Yeah.
originally started as. Now all of a sudden, all these cosplayers are OnlyFans people. So that's all I see all over my Twitter. It's people who started as cosplay, and now they're over here doing spicy content, as they call it, for their OF. And that's all
Oh
over my
yeah, of
Twitter
course.
feed.
That's where you can advertise your OF act, because they stopped it on any other platform, any other social media.
Which, speaking of that, anybody who's in here, mine will be up in about a week. I'm gonna put hot sauce on my nipple.
Make sure you hit the
I'm not
inbox
following
so
your
you
Twitter
can
no more.
No, that's gonna be a separate Twitter.
Okay. That's like the private Twitter. I don't
No,
want
it
to
is.
see that.
That's gonna be the only hams.
That's not what I wanted to see.
That's only hams.
Yo, you could sell them feet, baby.
Bro, does not nobody want to see my Harambe looking feet? Trust me on that.
Somebody probably does. Mine's under review.
I've been over here talking all this shit about I'm trying to get myself looking like a human King Kong, and then I take my shoes off and I'm like, oh damn, I really am.
At this point, you can literally do anything to build a fan base. Literally, I was scrolling on TikTok the other day and I seen one of those girls, and she's trying to be one of them Asian chicks that go the.
What the fuck was that?
And she'll do these
We have
weird
bad
things
mistakes
like
about it.
dancing in the camera. That's literally it. I'm like, huh? What the hell? This bitch has 14,000 people watching her do these stupid ass things.
Yo,
Like, don't give up.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna turn it into. I'm gonna turn it into some stupid shit. But I know that definitely too. One of the things that I did was, and it also goes off of, like I said before, what you started is, you started the whole, well, granddaddy told me. So I got this stupid idea, and with the Samsung and the iPhones now, you can have the augmented reality version of you. So what I did was, I kind of made my face, but I made it a little bit older, and I gave the dude a fedora, and I call him Papa Julio. And he's the type of motherfucker who'll be coming through and just be spitting the dumbest shit, but if you think about it, it makes sense. So I do stuff like that.
Is it a character?
Yeah, it's a character, but I do that, and I portray him as like an older guy. He's got the fedora, like black and mild hanging out his mouth and shit like that.
Yeah.
So
So why you should go live stream as him one day.
And I'm thinking about it. I just have to figure which platform I want to do it on. Do I want to do it on Facebook? Do I want to do it on the Instagram, or do I just want to like create a whole new thing for him? Which I know Tommy hates because I feel like I have way too many damn accounts that I have to manage anyway.
Yeah, it's hard when you want to figure out what you want to do.
I got so many stupid ass characters, and that's like me and Tommy do have the character, or we have the character where I'm still trying to work on this and get this done right, but like where I play like a comedic police officer.
Mm-hmm.
And like
Oh, okay,
all this
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
ass shit. And that's what I feel it is. But You know, I do take a lot of inspiration from like the way that you come up with characters and things like that. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should try this character, but then I'll be like, nah, let me put this in the back burner for now.
Put Dola,
Yeah.
Fedora in the back of my head.
Characters is fun, especially if you have somebody that wants to do it with you too. That shit is funny as hell.
And that's why I'm glad I got Tommy on the podcast, because sometimes I got really stupid ideas, and he's always like, fuck it, we're gonna do it, let's go.
Yeah, I don't care this is.
Yeah, it doesn't fall too far from
Cowboy
the tree,
hat,
baby. This kid is crazy.
Yo, what the hell
listen,
my
you
little
guys-
cousin doing on the screen?
She just said hi, guys. She wanted to say hi to you guys.
Hello, prima.
She's a part of the crew too.
How you mixing shit up
Remember-
with a big old stain on your shirt?
Oh no, honey, that's just extra flavor.
You look like every lunch lady I had growing up with the mechanic stains on your shirt because you had to fix your car before you got into
Baby,
work.
and every one of them lunch ladies used to make the good greens with the biscuits and all that good shit, so shut the fuck up.
Yep, and
Ain't
then
no
you,
bitch
and then
that
you
came
be
in
like,
with a clean white shirt making nothing that tastes motherfucking good. Now shut up.
yo, and you already know what it is. They made some of the best food, and that's when you give them that compliment. You taste like you put your feet in it, and then you pull the toenail out your mouth.
Literally, I had somebody tell me because my arms were fat that he know I cook good. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is really going on right now?
I was getting a phone call. I don't know why.
These people want to talk to me. That's why.
Nah, it's a 1-800 number. It's a Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. You need to be resting just like I do.
These people need to put some respect on you. They can't be calling you doing this. I'll fight for you. During one of my prank calls, I will fight for you.
Yo, let me know. I'm gonna give you the number that keeps calling me. Hook me up. I need Karen to come back and talk about how they was contaminating my body.
I sure will. I sure will. Maya, you want to help me cook?
Yeah, I'll help you cook.
Yeah?
Yeah, I will help you.
Okay, baby.
No, now we really.
Gotta.
I know. Now y'all get straight out the kitchen productions 2 times.
2-time kitchen production. All right, go over there, please. What's wrong with you? Who you saying hi to?
Damn,
The
Tommy, you
apple in
see
the back
that?
of the
They
phone?
was like, homeboy stepped away to go download Twitter. How'd you know? How'd you know, man? He literally picked up his phone and went into the Play Store to get that shit. I'm about to put him onto all the accounts I follow.
I got to check this shit out.
I'm surprised he didn't already know. You from Chicago, boo. Like, what's going on over there?
Wait, we don't play on Twitter?
They big on Twitter in Chicago. You haven't
Yeah,
heard?
they are, but I mean, they're not the real street people. I'm busy doing other
Touch him
things to play on Twitter,
No. Here,
making that money.
give me that.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Twitter. You can steal some. It's okay. They're delicious.
Give me a spoon.
Is it the big wooden spoon that Granddaddy used to use to spank us?
We used to use a fork, and then he couldn't find a spoon because he used to beat our ass with it, and we used to hide it.
I remember that one time we took it outside and stuck it by the tree, hoping he wouldn't see it.
You remember Granddaddy Lemonade?
Damn, Granddaddy Lemonade.
Go ahead, Maya.
Okay.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I got diabetes now.
Okay, no one.
That motherfucker used to. Hold on. What are you doing? We don't want no motherfucking cactus hair in our shit.
I will do
Hold
it.
on. Let me do it.
Mommy,
but yes, guys, get your OF
Hi,
ready. What?
Mommy, I will do it.
What you
Oh,
made
we're not
over
gonna-
there?
We are making some
What are you
traditional
making?
Puerto Rican food. We're taking that and we're putting it down like this, my friend.
Like what?
Yeah.
Y'all making Cuban food?
Baby, my kids are Cuban. Yes. Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Nah. We're making Puerto Rican. Look at him. He's like, yeah, no.
Maybe
I'm
I
making
get off camera now.
pastelito. What the fuck is wrong with you? Coño.
You got all kinds of wrong. You had to step away.
What you are doing?
What happened? I gotta stuff him. I gotta play.
Help
with
me
it.
out on my Twitter thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to set up his Twitter right. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second.
Yeah, not y'all rushing to the Twitter like, damn, I've really been missing out.
Oh, what do you mean? I'm
Well,
on there.
no,
All
they
I got to
doing it
do
for
is
y'all
tell my phone
motherfuckers
to
no more.
open Twitter, and it knows what I like to see.
I don't know.
I got you doing.
You're lucky if I check out YouTube.
You did.
Fuck YouTube
No.
too.
Why?
Even though all this is gonna be on YouTube.
I only
I
watch it
want
for the
to
wrestling
do
stuff.
It's all gonna be on YouTube?
Oh yeah, I'm
I
putting this
want
all up
to
to
do it.
YouTube.
I will do it.
Hold on, Maya. Take the fork to it.
I have to split this
Take the
into
fork.
2
I
episodes
will
or
do
2
it.
different videos. Holy shit.
How much do you guys post? No, it needs more.
We normally post and the podcast episode every week, and then a lot of the podcast and stuff we do is very comedic and things like that. But I've started these little 15 to 20-minute episodes that I do called Real Talk with Rico that comes
Okay.
out, once a week as well. And those are where I kind of come through and either talk about things that I'm going through or, things that other people that I know are going through. And I just try to offer like advice and, let them know my points of view on things in the hopes that maybe it'll help somebody out. So that way with the YouTube, if you're, down and you just need some positive words, you can get that. Or if you're down and you just need to laugh for a couple minutes, fuck it, you get that too. We try to cover all the bases.
Okay. I fucks with it.
Which, speaking of that, everybody who's on live, y'all can go ahead and follow the YouTube RCYJ podcast. By tonight, there should be 4 episodes of Real Talk with Rico on there, and then this episode of the live, which I'm screen recording. So I'm gonna take that, split that into 2 separate videos, and that's gonna be up on the YouTube as well by Tuesday night the latest. So if y'all, want to share it to your friends and stuff like that, or they want to watch everything that went on and all my stupidity and not being able to fucking control my laughter, y'all can just go ahead and watch that shit on the YouTube. Plus, y'all can see me. So whatever.
And that's a double whammy, bitches.
Yo, big facts.
And that's a double whammy.
But yo, so I do want to thank you for coming on the episode. Yo, thank you for doing the prank call. That shit had me dying.
Yeah, I would definitely appreciate it. Good times, good times.
Listen, everybody who is watching this, does watch this, blah, 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 all that shit. Y'all can go find her Instagram, TikTok, all that shit, Saundras World.
Thank you.
Actually, you can go ahead and shout out all your shit right now. I don't know why I'm doing it.
Just, baby, go follow me on Saunders World and follow you got me tagged on here? Just click that name. Because my main account ain't Saunders World. It's Kassandra Ace. Check me out and catch me if you can. How about that? Fuck out of here.
Oh, hell no. But thank you for coming on to the episode and all that shit. Tommy, anything you want to say to the guests, to the people, anybody, before we sign
I
off?
appreciate you being on here. Love the episode. It was great. Good to talking. Extra vibes. Appreciate everybody for coming and checking us out for sure. Thanks, you guys. I got to get going, though, because I got to check out that, what is it, Twitter?
Yeah. Just pull it up on my phone in a minute. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Everybody who joined in on the live, everybody who commented, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Check out Kassandra Ace. Check out Saundras World. Check us out on all social medias, the RCYJ podcast. And if anybody is interested, I also do fitness things on my own personal Instagram. So go ahead and check that out if you want. Just hit me up in the comments and I'll send you the link. Other than that, we out this piece. Me and Tommy got to go have a safety meeting. Cassandra got to keep fucking up the kitchen.
Yes, you know it. And check you out. Catch my prank calls later. Have a good night, guys. Be safe. And remember one thing, please. Granddaddy always told me when I was a little girl, I love you. Bye.
Shut your ass down. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace out.
Bye, people.
I don't know how to end this stuff. Oh, sure. Oh, no, there we go. I found the button.